Today I want to show you guys how to create an amazing serving tray, whether it's going to be for your own home, you know, to give to a family member, friend, or whether you're going to be selling this in a booth or a craft fair or show or something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do the Chalk Couture. What we're going to be using today is going to be this one right here. Okay, so this is from the Chalk Stories, and this one is Homegrown Collection. So this is the one that has the cute little seeds. If you haven't already seen, I did a haul on this yesterday. This is the bigger one. This is the one that is $22 originally, and it's currently on sale for $11. They are 50% off, but if you go right now while I'm uploading this, there is a 25% off on top of that. So there's a coupon to use on top of sale items, and that's an additional 25% off. So it's $11 plus an extra 25% off. This is the 19.5 by 14.5. So this is the bigger one of the trays that I showed you yesterday. So that transfer is going to fit on here very nicely. I'm going to go over this with a quick coat of this Kills chalk paint right here. This is just in white. You unscrew these and then just paint it. I'm going to use some painter's tape to go over the chalkboard so I don't get any paint on those. And then I'm going to wax over this chalkboard so that way it protects my transfers and helps those last and not get stuck to the board. So I'm going to go ahead and wax that. The one I'm using today is the Kills Clear Wax right here. I wouldn't recommend really getting this compared to what everybody else is using, that Midway wax. Those are like $9, $8-9 for that huge can, and those are at like Lowe's, Walmart, but our Walmart didn't have it. So I had to go with this, and this was $9 and something at Walmart. It's only, let me tell you, 2.4 ounces. So fast forward this, I'm just gonna do a coat over this, and like I said, wax this, let it set, and then we'll start chalking. So here it is after we've painted it. I went ahead and just put the knobs back on it. Like I said, got it painted. I went ahead and pulled that off, and I've already waxed the board. I will say that I don't like the price of the wax because you're only getting so much, but it is going to last you a long time, and it does work really well. I will say that. I did use it on some tables that I did the other day. That video will have already been up, or I'm posting it after this, but either way, I've used it now a few times, and it does work great. I'm going to have this in fast forward motion just because it's going to be time consuming, and if you're like me, I kind of like a video to be a little bit faster. But I'll talk about it really quick. I already said I'm using this one right here that has the seed packets and stuff. So what we're going to do is have Grow Where You're Planted up here at the top. For Grow, I'm going to use Garden Herb for Grow, and then Where You're Planted is going to be in white. This part of the seed packet, base number 1, they have numbers on them. This is going to be white. I'm going to dry in between with my hair dryer. And then this is layer 2, so it says layer 2, right? So for snap peas, I'm going to be using Honeydew. I wanted to use some softer colors, so I'm going to use Honeydew for that. For the carrots, I'm going to be using this one right here, which is Orange Peel. Love it. For the onions, I'm going to use Fawn. So you guys can hopefully see that there. And then for the radishes, instead of candy apple, I'm going to try poppy. So this is a little bit of a lighter red than the candy apple. So I'm going to try this one for the radishes. I was almost half determined to even do fig for the radishes. So I'm not too sure what I might do. So that may be switched up to fig. We'll see. And then, let's see. Okay, so for the words right here, so for the parts that say snap peas and carrots and things like that for layer 3, I'm going to use the black velvet. So that way they pop, okay?
like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
So there you have it, super cute. The only thing that I would change is I'm not too obsessed with this color green for this. I should have went ahead and went with the row down here the same color, and that would have looked a lot better. I just didn't want to have two of the same thing because of the packages, but it's okay. I think it's still super cute. I love the way it came out. I'm going to seal this with some CrystalAnn, and it's the matte. You'll see it over there at Walmart. It's by where all the chalk paint stuff is. And I'll have a link down below just so you guys can see what it looks like so when you go looking for it. But anyways, there it is. Super cute. I love the layering process. As you can see, I had to come back to these. I would just wash them out, let them dry, and then finish drying them with my fuzzing cloth, and then come back in, add a little bit more color, and there it was. So it's really no big deal if you accidentally pull up some of the other colors or anything like that. But the reason why this is not the Chalk Couture board, you don't have this issue when you really deal with the Chalk Couture boards, but it's still workable. Like I said, just put some wax down. I probably should have waxed it just a little bit more. I wouldn't really recommend waxing in between because you can just basically wipe the layers off, and be careful when you're drying in between that you don't heat it. I use the cool setting just when you're doing something like this with layers. So there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.